HAL Tejas 2025, India's indigenous fighter comes of age. The HAL Tejas, India's indigenous light combat aircraft LCA, has traveled a long, winding road since its conception in the 1980s. What began as a national ambition to replace the aging MiG-21 fleet has now matured into a formidable combat platform in its own right. The 2025 iteration of the Tejas marks a major milestone for India's defense aviation industry. With this upgraded model, HAL Hindustan Aeronautics Limited and DRDO have not only addressed many legacy issues but have also introduced a host of modernizations that place the Tejas firmly in the 4.5 generation category of fighter jets. Design and aerodynamics: lightweight, agile, evolved. The Tejas 2025 retains its delta wing configuration and tailless design, which provides it with exceptional agility and low radar cross-section RCS. The airframe is now composed of over 85% composite materials, making it one of the lightest fighter jets in its class while still offering excellent structural strength. The latest model features refinements in the air intake design and enhanced aerodynamic shaping for better drag reduction. These changes contribute not just to improved fuel efficiency, but also to enhanced maneuverability and control, especially during high-G maneuvers and supersonic flight. The Tejas 2025's compact size makes it especially suited for air defense roles and carrier-based operations, offering versatility across different combat theaters. Avionics and cockpit: smart and sensor-rich. One of the biggest upgrades in the 2025 version is in the avionics suite, now dominated by indigenous systems. The Uttam AESA radar, developed by DRDO, is a game changer. With over 700 transmit-receive modules, this radar provides superior range up to 200 km against fighter-sized targets, multi-target tracking, and ECCM electronic countermeasures capabilities. The aircraft's glass cockpit has also received a major overhaul. It now features a fully digital interface with multifunctional displays, MFDs, touch controls, and wide-angle HUD heads-up display. The integration of a new helmet-mounted display system HMDS allows the pilot to lock onto targets simply by looking at them, a capability critical in close combat dogfights. Additional sensors include an advanced electro-optical targeting system EOTS and infrared search and track IRST, giving the aircraft passive tracking capabilities in highly contested environments. Propulsion and performance: pushing the limits. The Tejas Mk1A, which forms the backbone of the 2025 fleet, continues to use the General Electric F404GE in 20 turbofan engine, producing about 84 knots of thrust with afterburner. While not as powerful as engines in medium-weight fighters, it is well matched to the Tejas' lightweight design, offering excellent thrust-to-weight ratio and fuel economy. HAL is also preparing for a transition to the more powerful GE F414 engines for the upcoming Mk2 variant, but the 2025 model maximizes what the F404 can offer. The jet achieves a top speed of Mach 1.8 and has a service ceiling of 50,000 feet. Despite being a light fighter, the Tejas has demonstrated sustained turn rates and climb rates comparable to heavier platforms, owing to its aerodynamic efficiency and weight distribution. Weapons and payload: small jet, big bite. The Tejas 2025 is a fully multi-role combat aircraft, capable of executing air-to-air, air-to-ground, and anti-ship missions. It supports a weapons payload of 5,300 kilograms across 8 hardpoints, impressive for a light fighter. Air-to-air arsenal: Python 5 and R-73 infrared-guided missiles provide high off-bower sight capability for dogfights. Tejas is also being tested for Meteor integration, which, if successful, will give it unmatched long-range interception potential in its class. Air-to-ground maritime weapons: Indigenous SAAW Smart Anti-Air Field Weapon and Sudarshan Laser-Guided Bombs enhance its precision strike capabilities. BrahMos NG integration is underway for future variants, making it a credible maritime threat. It can also carry various conventional and cluster munitions depending on mission requirements. Survivability and EU capabilities, staying one step ahead. For any modern fighter, survival is not just about speed and firepower, it's about staying undetected and being able to defend itself when detected. The Tejas 2025 comes with an indigenous electronic warfare EU suite, including radar warning receivers RWR. These systems greatly enhance the aircraft's survivability in modern threat environments. Combined with its low radar cross-section and passive sensor capability, the Tejas can fly quiet and lethal, especially in networked missions. Tejas 2025 is fully compatible with India's Integrated Air Command and Control System IAS and can operate as part of a broader digital battlefield. With Link 2 data connectivity, the aircraft shares real-time data with AWACS, ground radar stations, and other fighters. HAL is also integrating SATCOM capabilities for beyond line-of-sight communication, which will be crucial in future networked warfare scenarios. As a result, the Tejas is not just a tactical platform, it's a critical node in the Indian Air Force's digital war network. Operational footprint and logistics, efficient and indigenous. One of Tejas' key strengths is its low maintenance footprint and high operational availability. Modular systems, extensive indigenous content, and digital diagnostics have reduced turnaround time and improved mission readiness. The jet can operate from short runways and improvised airfields, making it suitable for high-altitude operations and forward deployments. Over 70% of its components are now made in India, including critical systems like avionics, radars, flight controls, and EU gear. This not only supports self-reliance under the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative but also reduces operational costs significantly compared to imported fighters. Conclusion: Tejas 2025, India's combat-ready symbol of sovereignty. The HAL Tejas 2025 is not just a fighter, it is a symbol of India's technological advancement, strategic autonomy, and defense preparedness. What was once viewed skeptically as a long-delayed project has now blossomed into a combat-proven, frontline aircraft with indigenous backbone and international potential. With over 120 units on order and new variants like the Tejas Mk2 and TIDV in development, the Tejas family is poised to be the face of Indian air power for decades to come. Verdict: rating, 9/10. Strengths: indigenous design, superior agility, advanced radar and EU suite, network capability, cost-effective. Weaknesses: limited payload range compared to medium-heavy fighters, engine upgrades still awaited.